Hello, my wonderful subscribers, to my viewers, and to everybody watching me on Nkasa TV. Guys, the Biara Dani Sema Hodwa Ekoso Ewe Mangana Masi. So, Sisiano, both parties, MPP and then NDC, will be as Abronye, Jobo, Uboni, collect your stone, Uboni ni Abronye DC. Na ebisafo the enti omukasa Abronye mbeje ne boni na about the case of Sedinam Tamakloe. This woman is the former CEO for Maslock. Na ebisafo sika bi afa ne nsase and stealing, be corruption, a whole lot. And a mommy woman champion no sika bebre na afa ne nsase. Kame koye se ne epe mami ache no. Oko trials bebrebe any ade ai ka ho. Beko yechi no mami pleaded with court saying no fa no. Opese onkoje ayareshe embra. But at the end of the day, mama call you for Wamba. Nanu ya ni eti say US embassy Ghana has said mami ya wanaba. But yet still nienti any information about Sedinam Tamakloe. Enu emrebi ena Abronye beka say oh, because this woman or big people, and I say he has the support of some people, need to know the case we want to be a police case. So people were thinking say in some, and I say it is true what Abronye DC kind in cultural, because Ghana has say if you have the support of big people sometimes law no, it doesn't do with you much. Kakre bi na ejao, kakre bi ni ejao. So because of this woman issue, Abronye can't seem be brave. And then for ebem one after the other, ebem one after the other. Me yeah, so I curious. You want to know what Abronye said, what's going on about Sedinam Tamakloe case, but for what I know, your man 10 years imprisonment. Na ebisha for ne lawyers ni omo mo kika ho bo apese uncle Joe no, or they are pleading that 10 years is too much for Sedinam Tamakloe. So judge and say fini so mom. And then MPP so can say okay, for 10 years they are too much for Sedinam Tamakloe. Or no ko jano ko shama no crown must say too much for our own. Ya can say dim chemanu to me mama no 20 good years and no crown so nya hu she. Afi na money e be sha say. So e be for MPP for so imagine that same way pa de. Omusu njai manenka. So kamia kwa yese okamia mekao between the MPP and then the NDC party. Yeche on any member ni kuti mu se members sia.
Parliament max no but omo trial said the court of appeal as any athlete court nyai obi on the ground said charge sheet no defective, provided say miscarriage of justice MIA and so evidence bia any record say nipa no edifo. So the court of appeal is faulted firstly by section 31.
And you it's your considered opinion, sir. When they establish a charge sheet defective, no, what should have been the decision? Say they order a trial de novo, and answer.
I'm coming there.
Okay.
I'm coming there.
Okay, that's fine.
So the first time I say be a defective, no. Next phase, and say, oh, she say, a dance here a warm crata so no, a dance here a support to any other charge, you know, as you have it now. And I am pushing your catcher, no say, could what work as a charge a defective one. What you do is say you order trial de novo.
It yanche bibi ase foforo.
Exactly. Because Ebasana is on technical ground.
Yes.
So because we are talking about 90 million Ghana cedis. And I can want them. But I would say cash sheet, no defective. So that's the first point.
Okay.
Second point, na a dance here, court anymore, court ni bu any fast one, and a dance here one could be so I can say judgment no edimu na make say ane. Edi kind 500,000 Ghana cedis I can say Maslock for the command that institution Ashanti region no. A dance here the court and say Emrasa microfinance company in sa cash the cano. Omu say interest was no much mintia. Don't yes or the check. Maslock, Mammy Tamakloe. Now send this class to be our factory. Mamma said, Debbie, on a board chairman, no Casa said, baby, Mihia cash. A dancing American to be a what dancing. Yes, I cash no bank, that institution, a cano cash, at the bar and kind. But you'll be here, mamma, no kind. There's a filling station, Barcelona, filling station. There are dancing, Sahono Mushiano,
okay,
and on this cano, a shannon said. Then I'll choke that and a sackers cano. But the sackers cano will find commerce lock accounts to be. It bring your dancing. Yeah, judgment and I say, I still say a dance anyhow. So that's the first a dance solid. Unless say, put up here a patch and say, I can't dance there, my Jesus Christ. If I am a quarter any a dance here. Solid a dance here. Number 2, a dance here, I won't crack that switch. Say, Mammy Tamakloe, and Mra, a jar a shake and tamanto. Omampani Mahama Samre 2013-2014. Because on mining first time mass of 4, na says cano, Umfankoma, get 4 mano, and show me Omujum. First can say wrong at almost 1.4 million Ghana cedis. Audits na, yeah, it shows say, can be a core man or no, close to 700,000+ Ghana cedis. Almost 600,000 or 700,000 there, can uncle money be out. And they are dance here. Report no at that court farm so. Number 3, Maslow, say sensitization program from a manner from one about 80,000 of them throughout the 10 regions. Then 10 regions are organized and on budget close to 1.8 million Ghana cedis. Mami Tamakloe eco region me and sape out of the 10. Yes, so called yes, score spending a pay within 1,300, meaning I never take 10,000. 1,003. So we almost 1.7+ million Ghana cedis, and also of fire. Another one. We are financially literacy for more clients maybe. In terms of 246,000 Ghana cedis. 1 year when you can spend even 1 cedi out of the amount. 1 year program na nipani biya. That's cano pass and come back. Do you dance we a walk in crater? And the last one, almost talk has been 350. Yeah, the dance by a car can able in a cost of panel $10.something million. Now so we have $14.5 million. Yeah, a dance and the sun in my now the same a mama cranny say, I dance the bay more good no, mamma no United say on my court, I mean and say I deal with it, and you know, correct, in it here. So on what basis? The court of a PC say a dance here in this assembly. Again, I'm going to make also obedient that can so when I know correct, Mrs. Canada the Koha, the winning Koha, then that is all 2 sides. Minister criminal prosecution, the state must approve his case beyond reasonable doubt. But on the side of the prosecution, I mean, I can tell you without any equivocation, make Kansas City said the state prosecutors are only a Duma way, no, only a Duma party tells me the man way. The public servants are investigators are more yoku. The kind of Duma Muye idea we move, auditors a Duma Muye, don't be a dance or court. The other court to Ghana, like court of Pika say, a dance anywhere. Like I say, a idea, maybe 2 months. But
even before Sawubeba, whether the charge sheet was defective and also defective, no, on even the evidence, no. And the probative value according to evidence, the Court of Appeal in Omu conclusion page 92, 93, and 94. Mintiming kind, and I'm only taking a cursory look. So I share conclusion almost say paragraph 120. It has long been the golden thread running through our criminal jurisprudence that the prosecution must prove the guilt of the accused, and that this burden never shifts unless the enabling statute or law has expressly and clearly said otherwise. The principle articulated by Viscount Stanky in Wilmington versus DPP, our law student, and unshaken since is not a technical nicety of procedure. It is the constitutional expression of the presumption of innocence, and it is owed to every accused. 121, I'm going to say, the learned trial judge lost sight of this. Confronted with a charge sheet drawn mostly in negative terms, that the appellant had acted without authorization or without due process, she reasoned that because the prosecution had averred a negative, it fell to the appellant to prove the positive. That authorization, process, or justification in fact existed. With respect, that reasoning inverts the very principle it purports to apply. 122. The manner in which a prosecutor chooses to draft a particular offense cannot, of itself, relocate the burden of proving an ingredient of the crime. A negative averment, artfully or carelessly pleaded, is not an exception or proviso. It's not an exception, a proviso, or a statutory defense. It remains in substance an element the prosecution must establish, and the difficulty of proving a negative is the prosecution's